You haven't seen me in forever? Oh, you have not. Alright, tell me if the audio is good, please, Phineas. That's all that I ask. Okay, cables. Audio should be good. Should be pretty easy to hear me if I'm doing this right. Sound alright? Alright, let me know if I need to change certain settings and whatnot. Sounded a little soft. No, that's gonna be me. I can speak louder. I'm just self-conscious about screaming into a mic. That's pretty much it. Okay. The mic just lacks high end? What do you mean? Can you expand on that? Let's see. Do I use mods? Yes, I am. I'd 100% use mods. You think the game audio is soft? My voice is louder? Okay. Like the clearness is the high end? So it's clearest when I speak loudest, is that what you're saying? Because I can change my audio. I can just speak louder. Like that's not an issue at all. You can hear me breathe in the mic. That's not awkward at all. It just muffles. Don't I get bored of playing this game? That's a great question. That's why I ask you guys. I'm like, aren't you guys bored of freaking Nioh 2 in 2024? Ah. I'm like, why? Why do y'all watch me? I don't understand. Alright, I'm gonna do Glaive Crusade. Start. But to answer your question, like, I don't play this game as much as I used to, obviously, because, you know, I'm gonna get, I will get bored, like you're saying, but every once in a while, just a quick pick up and play, it's not too bad. Alright, who have I not used in a while? Yet, as long as I'm styling on baddies, yeah. Game's fun. That's really all that there is to it. As long as I'm enjoying myself, I'm good. And I do have fun with this. Alright, let's throw out some cores I haven't used in a while. What's fun with the big ol' laser beam? I know! More laser beams. Nah, that's totally counterproductive. Alright, let's see what. Nin Rokurokubi? I don't really want to use that. I'll use Wida. That'll be fun. Come on, key pulse. That's all I want. Sweet. Yeah, Ninja Gaiden's very, very difficult. A lot of fast reaction times required. That is until you start to learn how the enemy works. Okay, I got that. I got that. This title, hey man, I'm glad you enjoy it. Yeoman's pretty crazy. What do I want? Only stream at a reasonable time. I know, right? Alright, I want Daidara. Yeah, I don't have a PS5. I could afford it. I literally could afford it, but I'm like, nah, I don't want to shell out like nearly $600 for one game and one console. I'm not like that hyped about Rise of the Ronin. I'm like, yeah, it looks cool. Ippon? Nah, bro. I mean, I can use it, but it's like expensive. What do I have? Come on. Alright, fine. Fine. I will use it. I will use it. There you go, guys. I got Ippon, everyone's favorite. Let's all donate so he gets the PS5. I mean, go ahead if you want. For Nioh 2, I might. I mean, if you guys, for whatever silly reason, gave me all that money, I'm kind of obligated to, you know, follow through. Wait, what? Wait, Whirling Blade? I didn't know that was a bind. Okay. If you say Demon Souls is better than Nioh 2, then I'll donate nothing because I'm broke. Okay. I haven't even touched Demon Souls. But I shovel $600 for Nioh 3? Yes. I would. Nioh 2 to the mainstream. Yeah, let's do it, guys. Let's somehow get this several-year-old game that most people were dissuaded from the very first time. And when I mean most people, I mean even people who love Nioh 1. Let's just get all of those people to get excited about a game that's been out for a long time. Really? Think I'll wait for reviews. Felt burned by Wolong and Rise of the Ronin. So, do I still play Stranger of Paradise? On occasion. It's a fun game, but obviously I think we've kind of discussed the great issues with that game. Ooh, this is illegal. Stranger of Paradise is fun, but just the production itself, the performance of that game is such a big problem that it's too difficult to enjoy. Like, the endgame grind in Stranger of Paradise is no joke. Yeah, I mean, you got 100,000 floors. It's just excessive, but it's just so that you got your replay value. You don't like how cartoony it looks? Yeah. There's a lot of issues with this game. With that game, that is. The main character is a rock. He's hilarious. There's like some genuinely fun things, but I don't think they like intended half of the game to be like a meme. I got to like, I think I'm at level 149 or 150 when it comes to the Rift. Yeah, that's chain pull. What are you running, Super Good? Oh, I didn't actually, what? The enemies were too spongy? Ah, okay. Bro, what? I totally burst countered that. Dragoon Berserker? Ooh, that sounds kind of fun. Yeah, you still take damage from Wida. Briefly underground. I did. I like Berserker. Yeah, you can make requests. It's cool. Am I playing on my new laptop? Yeah. Dragoon's fun. What did I like Dragoon a lot just for the utility of jump. If you saw me play Stranger of Paradise last time, then you could see that I was like leveling up Summoner just for the affinity stats. But you wanted some idea for solo Adachi combos? Alright, sure, I can play that next floor. The Summoner job action? No, it's cool, but I wasn't actually that attached to the Summoner. Is it more powerful than my old PC? I still have my old PC. I've just been recently using a laptop for work and whatnot, and I just kind of get attached to my laptop more than my PC. Still find it impressive. I can play this game in chat. Yeah. I like the Summoner job action. It's cool. It's fun, but I really like the utility of. The only problem with me playing Bahamut is just like you're just limited to Bahamut's moveset, which is cool. But what I really liked is a lot of the weapon play combined. That was a lot of fun for me. Alright, you're getting cooked. Yeah, before ooh, let me do a thing. Did I check out Wuthering Waves? What's that? I'm guessing no, I didn't. I would use Katana and Greatsword. I had a lot of fun with those. It's a new free-to-play Genshin-like, but great combat mechanics. Okay, I guess. Yeah, I like the Dragoon Samurai. The Samurai was just for the MP. It's not actually that important. So I like went Breaker, which is kind of interesting. This is why Ippon sucks sometimes. See, that's 7 anima to a whole lot of crap. Oh my god, this is why no one likes Ukappa. Oh shoot, I'm so dead! like here's the honest thing when it comes to Team Ninja games. The story is just an excuse for the gameplay. There's nothing memorable. There's nothing like, oh, this was so memorable. I remember that heart-pounding moment in Nioh 2 where such character did such thing, and it was so like emotional, man. That's for disrespecting Ippon? Dude, Ippon is like such an overrated core. People are like, oh my god, it's overpowered. I'm like, bruh, it's a 7 anima stun. And they're like, but what if you have infinite anima, then you can stun forever? I'm like, I think the problem's the infinite anima, dude. This crap, man. Come on, man, bro. God, DJ Khaled, relax. I don't actually. The guy who inspired the Nioh game to me, thanks for all this stuff. Hey, not a problem. Do you remember Ninja Gaiden when Ryu screamed not to take in the most aggressive way in the volcano? Yes, absolutely. What an emotionally compelling moment. Really, Switchglaive? You have to do me like that? You're getting cooked. Okay, fine. I'm still gonna die anyway. Question is, do I want to keep going further? Oh yeah, there's a purple enemy. Why did they give Kinky any max key? They probably playtested and realized players couldn't handle it. And so they're like, okay, we need to give players a way to be able to beat it, so let's have confusion be the real thing. Gosh, Umanudo's so busted. Like playing as Geralt in Nioh 1. Hey, if that's what interests you, then no judgments, I guess. Oh, it's just a Yoki. I played DMC, kind of. Hey, look, everyone loves Ippon. Just spam Ippon, because that's what we do. See? So OP, man. It missed. What a great soul core. Oh my god. Wasn't there an Epon spam button? I suppose so. Alright, do I really want to fight anything? Let's see if there's any other purples. If there are, then I'll fight them. But if it's just Hanzo, ooh, there might be a purple. You're stuck on Ryomen Sukuna? Yeah, you can be tricky. Okay, is it just Hanzo and Akaba or anything? Or yeah, I don't know if I want to fight Hanzo. Warren, bro. Are you new here? You've watched some of my guides, some of my content? Well, welcome. An Epon spam build from Illustrious for Wargaming? I don't know. Maybe. Alright, we got... Really, bro? You're spamming? Pack is so boring. No! This is the only part that's annoying. Alright, we want Epon spam, is that right? Oh, Epon missed. Oh, isn't that such a shame? Score! This is what everybody wants. Would I make a tier list for soul cores even if the game's 4 years old? I suppose. There you go, guys. Riveting. Epon is so busted. You realize the spam 7 anima. You gotta. There's a lot you gotta. There's a lot more that goes into it. There's Epon with Yokai Shift, with Confusion, with Paralysis, with Insane Anima Gain over and over and over and over again. So if you have Infinite Anima, I think Infinite Anima is the bigger factor. Don't scare off the newcomers. Right, anything is busted when you have Infinite Anima. So Alright, so Odachi was a request. I will pair it with the second weapon, but feel free to ask. I'll try to prioritize Odachi. And besides, I was Spear Odachi. I can do that. Too late, newcomer is scared. What a shame. Not a Gaki, get the hell out of here. Speaking of Gakis. You scared the poor guy? What a great beginning. Bro thinks it's Ryu Hayabusa. He thinks. Wait, what? Nioh Tenko only opportunist? Yeah, I think that's a bit much. I'll show you what sets I'm running. Boy, we got a problem. Whew, too close. Alright, what we got? Do your thing. I know you want to. What you doing, man? Charge me! Yeah, that's right. Let me show you my gear. Hey, what's this? Oh, cute. A Yasakani that I don't need. Bye. That's cute. All this equipment I just don't need. Alright, so what I prioritize for my weapons is Anima bonus grapple. Always really nice to have. That's the reason why I'm running the Demon Horde weapons. Corruption, life drain, key damage. Basically attack a lot, do a lot of key damage, get a bunch of life back, keep me in the action. That's all it's about. I don't care about the set bonuses. These ones don't matter. This is intentional. It's priority of keeping my key recovery as high as possible. I'm into Uzume's Grace. Oops, forgot different buttons. Move faster. More key recovery after a dodge attack. Just basically make me super fast. That's it. That's all it's about. More key. Use less key. Use less key. Yatamir to reflect projectiles. Do more corruption. It's all about just like key and all that. Hey, we're doing good. How are you? Yes, you can bolting bore the Onudo. You can even bolting bore one of its burst attacks. Game coding, am I right? It could be better. What's going on? No. A lot? You don't want to bring down the stream? I appreciate the concern. I mean, I get it. You don't want to, like... I mean, I get it. Like, now's the time for video games. I got a lot of life problems, and I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, and... Maybe I'm just being overly psychoanalytical here. But maybe it's that feeling of, like... Hey, I don't need to feel like more of a burden than I already feel. But maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. I'm just cynical. Hold on. I'm also prone to oversharing and drowning in self-pity, so it's better I don't open floodgates. That's fair. I get it. That is totally cool. That is totally cool. I respect that. So hey, maybe you just want to be here to have a fun time, a fun game, so by all means, do you? All I'll say is my stream and in general, like, but just in general, like, I don't really shy away from any topics. I don't really give a shit. So my job, I am a relationship coach. So like me talking about like it's just my bread and butter to like talk about this stuff. So I don't mind. But obviously I'm not gonna be like, oh, you have to talk about it. I'm like, nah, it's up to you. You want to, cool, I'm here, and if not, that's totally alright. I respect that. Yahoo! What's the weirdest relationship we've coached? Here's the interesting thing about my job. I don't actually coach couples. I coach one person only. As in, of the couple. So usually these are people who are like days away from divorce. These are like very hopeless cases. On the surface, that is. So we're trying to help them repair their relationships. Sounds draining? It can be. I think you might think that. The weirdest relationship, the status doesn't really mean a thing. There's emotional labor to it, but like I've gotten a lot better with it. Like I'm not like there's some stuff that now I'm like, yeah, no biggie. How can you repair lack of happiness at the end of the day? That's what it boils down to. One isn't happy with the other. Now, here's the thing. The question is, why are they unhappy? Right? People might think like, do I read any manga? Yeah, I like manga. Manga's fun. The thing is, why are couples unhappy? Like, what causes them to drift apart? And it's actually like really freaking simple. But it's actually not as complicated. I mean, if I were to tell you guys, I think you guys would be like, oh, this is complicated. But for me, I'm like, nah, it's pretty simple. Couples aren't happy with each other. Like, let me just put it this way. Couples are doing, like, if a couple isn't happy with each other, it's because they're not making one another happy. A lack of communication, so that's a word, yeah, it can be true, but it's not very specific, because gosh, this is a big topic. Hold on. I can't multitask with that. Oh man, this is exactly the type of stuff we coach people on. Ooh. Okay, so here's the thing. We usually take clients who are like, oh gosh, my partner or my husband, my boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever, they're leaving me, right? And so they'll usually spout a certain rhetoric, a certain way that they've operated that is coming to light now that they may not have ever realized. All right. So they might be like, hey, like, why is my partner leaving me? Because it seems so fucking unfair that they're doing this after all I've given, etc., etc. I've tried so hard, I've done so much, and then their partner is like, yeah, it's not. Sorry, I'm leaving, and it causes it. It creates all sorts of like. It. Gosh, this is difficult for me to communicate, but in simple terms, with our clients, the way that they have been operating is the problem. Hence why their partner is leaving them. And what we're dealing with is long-term relationship with like kids, with money, like all the serious adult shit you can think about. All right, this isn't like, oh yeah, like childish type relationship stuff. No, we're talking about serious shit. So the reality is the clients who are coming to us, they have fucked up in some way. That's the thing. So we can tell usually what the breakdowns in the relationships are based on how they are responding, how they are reacting. So we coach them to assist them to respond and have a better process for how they live their life. So for example, let's say you are blaming everything outside of your control, right? What can you fucking do about it? For one, and let's say in a relationship, if you keep blaming all the problems in your relationship on your spouse or your partner, like of course they're going to leave. I mean, think of it this way. Let's just flip the situation. Let's say you go to a boss, right? And every time you have your issue with your boss, they like fucking shit all over you. To the point where you're just like, okay, I don't think I want to work here anymore, right? And imagine the same boss has a tendency to like blame all the employees all the time for everything that's going wrong. Would you feel comfortable with that boss? No. If you were to leave with this bitch ass complainer of a boss who always like breaks you down, and then as you're leaving and you're like, all right, I get my 2 weeks notice, and they're like, man, you were never, like, how dare you leave, like, after all I've given to you, and look at everything that you like look at all the stuff that I've done for you, and you just made it you didn't do your job, you made it freaking hard. Then you as the employee are going to be like, yeah, this is exactly why I'm leaving. Are these narcissistic people actually seeking counseling? So it's not that like we deal with narcissistic clients per se. Like, I'm sure many of these clients would be very relatable to all of us. I mean, even to me, I'm like, yeah, I can relate to some of them. They will say things that I have said from time to time. But it's like the way that they're seeing things in their relationships causing a massive problem for them. That's what we need to change. And then what happens is as they came here to escape reality, not this. I know. Back to playing quick. But right, so that's kind of like a taste of some of the things that I kind of deal with, and I'm trying not to get into like the specifics of what we do, like exactly. But it's a very very satisfying job. What you doing? But that's a lifestyle. So coach, right, exactly. I'm helping them change their lifestyle. Correct. We are changing their lifestyle more or less to operate in a much healthier way. And then if they permanently operate in that healthy way, which they'll find their own reasons to, that are independent per se of the relationship, then over time the relationship gets repaired. It's just kind of a guarantee. But like, I am grossly underselling just how much they changed. Like, I mean, they transform so much. It's you'll be like, dude, these are not the same people that come in. So it's like incredible transformation. Is my coaching secular? I mean, my boss is, but we have a lot of religious people involved. I mean, Religion is not something we need to really discuss, per se. But yeah, it's secular. But there's a lot of like religious values you can obviously tell. It's not just, there's plenty of secular people who are toxic. Dang it. Right. I mean, our coaching is secular by and large. We don't use religious stuff. People throw that in if they want, but oh well. Really want to do this? I'm not enthusiastic about it. But yeah. You've been baking a lot? Tell me about your baking. You know what? Get out of here. Don't mind if I do. Wait, what? Go, go, go. No! Ah! Bro, what? Get reflected. Ah! Alright, so I will say, it is difficult for me to talk about the complexities of my job and the complexities of Nioh and talking to you guys at the same time about it. That is quite difficult for me, I have to admit. Hashtag goals. It's so good at my job that I can talk about it and play Nioh and explain Nioh at the same time. I mean, Nioh's not complex at all. Can I have an outfit and weapon recommendation? Sure. Tell me what how you want to play the game, I guess. Give me a little bit more details, because I was gold to spread out my stats instead of concentrating at one. Yeah, I would recommend that. You can just, and here's kind of proof of concept. I have all even stats. I carried this entire way through endgame. So what's a safe place to start? You can just go like 10 all stats, 20 all stats. And if you're feeling really eager, you can go 30. But you don't need to worry about diversifying the stats. Use your core stats to like assist you with utility. And then when you want to like min-max, then you can add like more to one stat if you really want. But I've never needed it. You can get plenty of weapon power just from gear alone. This game is very gear dependent rather than stat dependent. Can I use all veteran gear? You can. The one of the key, what you want to, I won't use it for this stream. I like to play with A agility. But one thing you want to make sure you are for sure doing is for your agility rating, have it be B or better. So make sure your equipment weight is 70% or below. That's all. Really? Oof, oof, oof. Here we go. I love this theme, yeah. Stop. Alright, what do we got? Whoa, what do we got? Hey, nope, we're doing this. Oh, what are we doing? Hey, what we doing? Alright, what we got? Oh, no, no, no. Houston, we have a problem. Oh, come here. Ah, I was gonna do a yokai shift finish. Oh well. I don't want to do this one again. Nightmare Bringer wasn't that tough, but if you've kind of gotten to that boss fight, you kind of know, oh yeah, just don't stand in front of him. If you stand in front of him, you're gonna die. Oh, I hate this guy the most, man. What? Really? This boss sucks. There's no redemption to him, I'm sorry. What we doing? Bro, what? Oh my god, I hate this guy. Dude, I still don't know how I don't know how Jason Momoa's shield works, bro. This boss is just frustrating. I have like no qualms cheating him. What is this? Look at that. Where is he? He can freaking moonwalk half the planet. Ah. Come on, what we got? Oh, what? Dude, man. Oh yeah, I'm totally greedy. Know that. It's not gonna stop me. Where are you? Come on. I stopped your attack, bro. You suck. Oh, really? What? No way. Darn right, get that stupid shield the heck out of here. Really? Just die. Alright, let's see what I missed. Yeah, the reason I didn't get Rise of the Ronin is because I just don't want to shell out nearly 600 bucks. Basically, that's all. It's not a game I'm like super excited about. Hey, thanks, Shockman. Appreciate it. Come here, come here. Oh, we're getting you. Come here, boy. This will be fun. Alright, okay, let's go. Go, 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 go! I'm good. Yep, let's go. I'm just in the cheap mode, bro. If only I had the Yoki Samartha absorption, that'd be so sick. Just forget it, I don't give a shit. Hey, how rude. Okay. Lucky ball time, let's go. Gotta be a spiky ball. What a... There you go, boys. Most overpowered build ever. Just spiky ball. Spiky ball. You want to see it be even dumber? Okay. So let's swap that out and we'll throw in Yoki. Let me show you how silly it can be. Alright, what do we got? Violet cherry blossoms, yes. Sure. And now it's campus. Alright. Alright. Oh, alright, so it's gonna get even sillier. So let's see. What's really good at spamming? I mean, just keep what we have. And die. I can do it right. Come on. Okay, so then we get a ton. Not too bad. Spiky ball. Why is Tamati not a boss? I mean, he took place of Gozuki, I guess. This is hilarious. Alright, amplified spiky ball, let's go. Stupid. Alright, let's go. Eight. This is all you need, man. Must do spiky ball. Okay. Top tier gameplay, ladies and gentlemen. Easy. Harinobu. The disrespect is insane, isn't it? Oof. How about no? Excuse me. Eee. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what time it is. Top tier gameplay, let's go. Nobody is safe, that is correct. Like this guy ain't. Nope, just gonna keep doing this until this guy dies. What we got? Hey. Whoa, oh, I didn't see the grab. Oh, I can't. What? Yay. Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, that's cool. Come on. Oh, what a shame. The real shame. What do we got? Close enough. No. All right. Da, 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 da. Did I get my laptop fixed? No. Never. No, when you need a man, when you need spears. We're talking spears in a YouTube stream chat. Pretty funny. Alright, see you later. I don't really feel like fighting these. Anything cool? No. Okay. We can slay legendary demons, but we can't open a freaking fence. Fine, we're just gonna do it this way then. Oh really? Am I dead? Oh, I'm not. Wait, get up! Oh, okay. Ugh. This is literally the first video live that pops up for Nioh 2. Yeah, I guess YouTube has recognized that. Yeah, this guy right here, he's played a lot of Nioh too. A lot of people seem to like him too. Yeah, I'm the guy that plays Nioh too, bro. Yep, get cooked. Found me under Rise of the Ronin recommendations? That's kind of hilarious. Sweet. Want me to use spear hatchets? Sure, I can do that. Bro, what? What are we doing? Are we really doing this here? Here, you're just gonna get gawked, bro. You're gonna Actually, what am I doing? There's only one way. Oop. Give you a bit of your own bonk. Alright, come here, come here, come here, come here. Rude, fine. That's right. Yeah, that's Nexus mods. I ain't about that. Yep. Yeah, I can play spear hatchets next. No, don't play it. Sure. Oh, that's right, the lingering hitbox. Isn't this that Wolong boss? This is fun. Come on, come on. Rude. Going on? Oh. Okay, what we doing? Oh, you kind of missed, buddy. Okay. How about this? I don't think I'll play the spear right now. I think I'll do fist hatchet. Surprisingly fun combination. The brute seems too slow for you in the early game. Can't be as aggressive. Fair. Cool. Do a chill one. Yeah. What clan am I in? Ukita clan. Not some super damage one, just like simple. Not even Toyotomi. Like life recovery on purification. Pretty much it. Hey, what's up, Zealot? Alright. Just because Zealot popped in, we are gonna play. We're gonna play his favorite stuff. He's a big fan of Mizuki. So we're gonna get it. Alright, so Brute Counter. With Brute Counter, it's, in my opinion, the best. Why? Because if you know your enemy's timing really well, you can basically use it before their burst attack even comes out. And it'll basically cancel it. So it's... But if you're trying to react with it, good luck. Good luck. Hey, just learn all the AI patterns, guys. I mean, come on, what's so hard about that? Just learn everything, dude. Not that complicated. Just learn everything. Come on. That was a little too risky. Will to sixth sense? You know when Nioh will burst attack before it happens? Exactly! Duh! Right. Ice cream? What type of ice cream? Might just get ice cream after this, actually. Black raspberry soft serve is your go-to. Ooh. I don't know how you can't hear me, but you're dead. You're half of expecting me to die by a straight arrow, I take it? Fine, you wanna do a hatchet? Fine. Oof. Does chocolate fudge? Haven't eaten ice cream in months. Get it! Get that ice cream, man. Enjoy it. What do hatchets need to do? Axe questions? I'm liking that. Curious. What's this? Stomp? Wolf Claw? Stomp? Alright, I'm curious. Can I do Stomp Limitless? No. Okay. The way I want it to, that is. Yeah, I was trying to buffer Limitless with the skill expansion mod. He's too slow. But enemy too slow, therefore I died. See you later. Dropping by. Get out of here, boy. Yeah, the stream volume, the game volume's low, kind of on purpose. Because I haven't taken the proper time to configure my settings. Really about it. I can crank it up if you guys want me to. Alright, see you later. Sniper, no sniping. Hey. Alright. Hey, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Bajonk. Sweet. Yeah, playing these games with is fun in many ways when you can understand how to explore all these different ways. It's kick ass. That's why I've stuck with it for so long. Yay! It's like we're playing Devil May Cry. Oh, I didn't realize that. Oops. I didn't see. Yeah, it's a unique game. I think one thing I really like about Nioh, in general, is just how much freedom you have to like try all sorts of stuff. If you want to go to the build route, you can go do the build route. If you want to do the gameplay route, you can also do the gameplay route. You can mix and match, and you have that customization. You have a ton of options. Like, there aren't many games, in my opinion, that allow you to just be like, hey, let's make just about anything you want viable. Low health glass cannon build. Let me kill this on one-eyed Oni and then that. See how much? Kill it. Bonk. If you watch the games through the enemy's perspective, they're definitely afraid of your character. They're like, no matter how many times we apparently try to kill this guy, he just doesn't die. So, how early in the game are you, Kalkin? Kalkin, I don't know how to pronounce that. Because if you're really early in the game, you don't, in my opinion, you don't really have to worry too much about a build. You can throw whatever you think will work. You can be incredibly lazy. But otherwise, if you want something more specific, let me know. New game plus so far, low health glass cannon build. Make it really simple. You don't necessarily need to worry too much about armor sets and guardian spirits as much, but let's see. What's a low health one? I think it's your new game plus. Have you done all the DLC? One with low health. You've done all the DLC, so you got access to everything. All the guardians. Bonus damage. And I don't think that's the one. Okay. Honestly, many people like using Genbu for all their Onmyo magic, so you can just like spam this and take less damage. That'll help. Let's see. I don't remember if there's a low HP one or if they had that in the first Nioh. Oh, critical. Duh. That's what I need to look toward. Forget which Guardian Spirit is critical. Akami ain't bad, honesty. Yeah, thank you. This one would be great for critical. This is what you want. If your health is very low and you're fine with staying at low health, then go for this. Very clearly, just go for this. Thank you, Zealot. You're totally right. So, there you go. Then you can use like protection, talismans, and whatnot. Keep yourself at a low health. Let me tell you what other things probably. after this. There's probably some diminishing returns. Alright, see you later, man. There's gonna be some diminishing returns. If you stack the same effect. Which is why you may not need to use it. But I wouldn't stack the same twice. I would stack a bunch of different things. Because it might go from like damage bonus, health lost A to like AA minus, which is very minor. But like what you could do if you just wanted to, let's see, ready some jutsu. What would I do if I didn't want to worry about taking damage? Protection's very useful. Protection's pretty handy. Where's that really crazy one? One of the newer ones they released. Is that ninjutsu though? Those. Last Gambit pill. Here you go. So last Gambit, basically reduce your max health so you're always at critical. Right? So then, as you're always at critical, then you can use protection talismans. Yeah, and then here's some simple things you can. Future is not available offline. I don't care. Really? So for example, if you want to switch to different clans, what would be one you could use? Biggie clan, protection on purification, very solid. Set up, pretty much non-stop. Depending on how heavy, you go Toto clan if you want. Sort it by clan size, and you can kind of see what people generally prefer. People like this one a lot. I don't really care. Might be valuable. Maida clan if you want the... Here. Maida clan probably reduce defense on grapple if you want the damage. That's another really powerful one. This one's pretty crazy against yokai. So it kind of just depends. It depends on what you're interested in, what you want to do, so on and so forth. And then there's me. Mine's like, what, 19 or something? There you go. Right here. That's what I have. Alright, so you have all those options. But there's many ways you can just mix and match things and just kind of be creative, and just fine. Alright, time to finish this up with some good old Ren Hayabusa. Oh yeah, Zealot's amazing with Tonfa, man. That guy is ridiculous. So good. He easily beats me out of the water with Tonfa. I do not hold a candle to that guy. Ah. Let me try to learn how to do a mirror match for this, because I don't actually like using the Tonfa here. More fun when it's let's go. Oh! I got blown to bits. Hey, let's go. Really? Alright, come hither. Dang, too slow. With those sets, honestly, I wouldn't worry too much about the sets. Because in New Game Plus 3, when you start getting ethereals, you're going to discard them anyway. Oh. Ah. Dang it. Don't armor sets get additional stuff? Keep up with the graces? Yes, but that's in New Game Plus 4. You'll probably not want them. You might want them as a secondary set more than anything else. Ah, I even got Limitless off. I think I'll try fists when I have a little bit more. As it is right now, I do not. The way I normally do. Go. Good. Dang it. Couldn't dodge that well. What kind of regular spirit would go well for a crit build? I don't remember if there's some passive effects in. If you combine two guardian spirits, there are certain special combinations which will give you, I think, crit damage, but I don't remember them offhand. Oof. You meant soul cores? Yeah, let me take a look at them right after this. What are you doing? Oh no. I survived that. Ooh! Incredibly satisfying. No, don't kill me now, no. Oh, I wanted to do it like this. Oh well, I got a reverse impact. So soul cores, if you're trying to go for a crit build, my advice would be focused less on like doing extra crit damage and the passives as much as try to get more utility out of it. So Nioh seems to reward more of a well-rounded kit more than anything else. Hold up. So I'll give you recommendations on soul cores I think would just make your character that much more powerful in general. So see what we got, right? Now you can be flexible. You can have up to 6 soul cores. Remember that. So if you're you're okay with taking, it seems like you're going glass cannon, and okay, so you're doing low health glass cannon. So you basically never want to take a hit, right? So if you want to stun, if you're like, oh gosh, I'm gonna get hit, I'm worried about that, then you can go with like Gozuki, Mezuki if you're really confident. Or what many players just prefer to do is just get Ippon because it's fast, so they can just spam it, but it's 7 anima. Gotta make sure you have the anima generation. Yoki's another one. Pretty cool too. Nurikabe is a really good one, but you gotta play around and see what you prefer the most. If you want to do paralysis setups, you can with certain soul cores. If you want something to combo with you as you're setting up some really strong attacks, Yatsu no Kami when you're against a wall is fantastic. I wouldn't recommend One-Eyed Oni for that because you have a long animation, you can get grabbed. If you need soul cores to just get the heck away, if you need a little breathing room, Tengu's not too bad. Waida's not too bad either. You just need, let's say you want extra damage, well, let's use Umibozu to inflict water real fast, saturate enemy real quick. Super cheap. So then you do extra damage to an enemy that's saturated. I wouldn't recommend Koroka for that. Kamitachi's nice, but again, it fills the same role as Yatsu no Kami. Dweller, if you want to set things up against like humans and keep them in place. One I think will be really good for you, personally speaking, is Onryoki. Onryoki's fucking fantastic. Because if you take damage, you get anima, and then during an attack, look, you can see at max rank, it's like you take 20% less damage. That's kind of big. And during the animation of it, if you have too many enemies around you, like, this is a solid soul core. I'm surprised people don't use this more. Or haven't. Onryoki, especially if you can find a way to have life drain on yokai ability hit, is fantastic. So good. So I personally would recommend this one. Depending on your soul core or your guardian spirit, you can go with this. I don't think that's gonna be that important. I'm gonna skip these. Melee damage versus zero key enemy. Ubume, pass. Onudo, Gyuki, probably pass for you. Wheel Monk is pretty fun. It's alright. Pasha has the passive life drain yokai ability hit, which is really nice. So you can just take it for that. But Kasha is really great against the yokai. Not that great against humans, unless you really know what you're doing. So if you gotta decide which class of enemy is troublesome for you. If it's yokai, then use Kasha. Have fun. But if it's humans, then Kasha may not be the best. Ryomen, I completely recommend. Being able to inflict saturate, so using water, and then confusing enemy at the same time means like a whopping 70% damage boost. Alright? You want 70% extra damage against confused enemies? Here you go. It is the soul core for that purpose. Super good. And it's a really fast animation. You can gap close pretty easily. All in all, really powerful soul core. Super good. If you want a quick combo machine to get enemies off of you, this one's really fast. I like it. This Doji is a very expensive soul core in terms of attunement. But you get defense up, and then you get extraction Pleiades. I don't actually think you need this if you're using Jono Mecho. Alright. I think you can pass on that. Magatsu Warrior is pretty freaking crazy if you're comfortable with it. You just want to stun everything in a big old area. just use this. Takimaru is very great. Anima bonus confuse enemy. That's a really solid stat. Um, Beyond that, its utility is really only great against enemies, in my opinion. Nioh, hard pass. I don't care who you are, just pass on Nioh. It needs to be buffed. His soul core could be so good, except it's so bad, and it's tragic. But if you want quick combo machines, any of the Oni bees, fantastic. If you have an element on your weapon, then just get a different element with one of these. Many people like to have Maelstrom, or if they want to slow targets down, use Thunderstorm, whichever one. Even the fire one's fine. But you have a quick elemental option on your weapon, which could be great. Kiryoki is a great all-purpose soul core. I don't think there's like anything really bad with it. Bakegani is really good if you want that ranged water application. It is really, really good. Seto Taisho, you've seen me use for fun. It's nice to have like a big old shield and stomp in front of you, so I like it for that purpose. Nupeppo, probably what you may want for your glass cannon, all things considered. You will use a ton more E, but you'll do a bunch more damage. So if you're really good at not getting hit and you don't use many attacks like I do, then Nupeppo is probably the one for you. I have a soul core guide on it. You can see how it's just like a big stack of damage. I use it with like, oh, if I use it with fists, let me do limitless. I don't need the key anyway. Let me just like do some big old smash. Works brilliantly. That. Umin Yudo kind of fulfills the same role as the Ryomen, but this one is kind of like super busted compared to Ryomen in terms of damage output. But it is also a high risk, high reward. It's just a high risk, high reward, but really powerful. Giant Toad for the memes. Don't think you'll want it with your glass cannon setup whatsoever. It does an incredible amount of maximum key damage against yokai. Like, I think it's the highest, period. But it's also a very slow animation. White Tiger, you're probably not going to care about whatsoever. It's a very special use for it. I like Oboro Guruma quite a bit. Being able to back away from opponents and inflict corruption is always very handy. Very, very cheap soul core. Yomi is a fan favorite for many. A lot of lightning damage, a lot of utility. Many people just love the gap closer from lightning damage. Powerful. Can't go wrong with it. If only Nioh outshined the damage of Yomi, then I think it would be worthwhile. But Yomi is a fan favorite. Hellish Hag you can probably pass on. Tsuchigomo if you just want to keep targets slothed, if that makes it easier for you. You can freely act about. You can even use other yokai abilities. Great soul core. Doesn't do any damage per se, but very valuable. Area Sloth. No diminishing returns on this, no matter what. Oh, pretty good. A lot of players really like Yasha. Big water wave, push back human opponents, solid water damage in general. Can't go wrong with this core. So pretty handy. Underworld Soldier, really good for grapples, but in terms of your playstyle, probably not matter. You can pass on the Fox Spirits. Noble, you can pass. If you're struggling with blocking human enemies, Nioh Tengu 100%. So, for example, Saito Toshimitsu, when I was going to make a soul core guide, I was legit going to show Ancient Nioh Tengu 0 key combo. Just like reduce Saito Toshimitsu's key to 0, because it forces him to block. And then the human enemy AI will be like, oh, I'm getting attacked. I need to block more. And then Nioh Tengu's like, that's cute. Let me throw 3 of myself at you and negate all of your ki. It is fantastic. But again, not a damage thing, but really good in the ki damage department against blocking. Tate Eboshi, very, very powerful soul core if you want some damage, but again, you can still long animate. So it's kind of competes in some ways with Mezuki. Each have their own pros and cons. But yeah, something to consider. Itsumade is a very powerful soul core on its own. But it's again a long animation and is pretty much anti-yokai. Pretty much. But very good for that purpose. Kanaki Gigi, pretty fun soul core. Good for, but you gotta be close range for it. I don't know if that's gonna help with your setup. Kinky for blocking opponents. Don't know if it's gonna help with your setup. Full Ki is a fun one, great for ranged ki damage against yokai. So you gotta decide that. You might like Sui Ki quite a bit though. Just a quick little escape, movement, and can inflict water damage. Very effective. A lot of people like it. If you just need to peace out, Ongyoki can't go wrong with that. Stealth, backstab damage, I guess, is cool. That's fun. Last but not least, Nightmare Bringer. If you're using corrupted weapons and want some confusion, Nightmare Bringer is totally the soul core for you. I mean, look at that. You do more damage, period. So you might like this. So that's pretty much what I would say. And I want to get my sword of meditation attempt on Ren, and then I'm gonna go. You have a lot of options. Whew. Corruption and purity have... It depends. Each has their strength. I'll explain that in a bit. Oh my god. Oh. I use corruption. Corruption's more damage, purity's more key damage. That's an oversimplification, but that'll kind of tell you. And I'll kind of give you stats. Alrighty. That you gotta be on point with that. Surprised that didn't count though. That didn't interrupt. But oh well. Okay. Good. Doing? No! Oh, well, fine. It's gonna drop it is. I was trying to do sort of meditation, but I'm not gonna do it. Alright, so with Purity, it's basically 50% extra key damage, and enemies can't. If enemies try to buff, the buff is nullified, including the curse. With Corruption, you inflict a debuff on them. The more you attack, the more ki you get back. And then with Awakened weapons from Yokai weapons, you do 20% extra damage. Plus, it just looks really cool. So that's kind of what's happening. Hope that makes sense. But alright. I'm gonna call it quits now. Thank you guys for being here. Appreciate all the company and the support. I guess I'll see you guys on the flip. Take care.